Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Giorgio. How are you?
Happy Sunday, Natalie. Feeling very festive today.
You look very festive. I'm going to bring out my festive outfits and everything as of next week, guys. But I like red suits you, you know. It's your color.
You know, for the longest time, I didn't like red.
Yeah, I believe you. I'm an Aquarius, too. I don't like red.
I don't like it. Except when it's holiday-ish, then I excuse it. But actually, fun fact, this is a onesie.
Yeah.
So I really like onesies now.
Same. I just bought one the other day.
I love them way too much. So I probably will order more after we do this live, if I'm honest.
I like the idea of that. But I'm not a red person. I've only got one red top in my closet, and that's the one that I wear around Christmas time and usually on YouTube. So you're gonna see my one red top in the next week.
I don't even think I have a red top, like an actual like festivity. No, not even for like holiday. And I love Christmas, but I just can't. I don't know. There's something about it.
I know that the vibe of the red, but it suits you though. It really, really does. It really accentuates your features as well, and your skin, like your skin color and everything. It's just like really good, really good.
And the lighting, darling.
And the lighting. God, I'm always suffering with this lighting.
I love your lighting.
Deal with it. I don't know why.
No, you have good lighting.
No, you know the thing is with this neon thing in the back. You know this pink that we both have. It just completely what it does, the camera just like gets confused because when you have I've got two ring lights. I've got big one here in front of me, and then I've got smaller one over there, and then I've got that thing. So the eye. So what it does, it messes up the white balance and the saturation, and then sometimes I don't know. That's too technical, but yeah, that's the issue. But I love my eye.
I love that. Absolutely love that.
So shall we say hello to the chat that's waiting patiently? Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome and happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Hello to family. And yes, and Gabrielle is in the house as always. Issa as well. My two mods, hardworking mods, that's for sure. Not that they need to mod YouTube, but they do a lot more.
Yes, they do.
That backstage than everyone sees, and I really, really appreciate that. And I just really appreciate and value all the Femmies, okay, because they are a wonderful community. I won't stop saying it. I feel blessed.
No, they're fantastic,
aren't they? Absolutely.
It's a really, I mean, honestly, guys, it's a really great way to start a new week with you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys are always amazing.
Yeah, because it's the vibration, it's the vibe, it's the energy that they emit. You know, it's all about love. It's all about bringing everyone together, helping each other. And this is why we're doing this. This is about helping each other. I mean, different ways. I do it spiritually, and you do it by entertaining them and just, you know, letting them know of all the tea that drops every day. And there's a lot.
Yes, there is.
And we'll get to it in a minute. Red's not my color either, says Issa. So there you go. Maybe red is not for everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, thank you, guys. This is my headband.
Thank you, guys.
Again, and you know,
I love. Yes, the headband is really.
I don't know. It gives me sort of like, I don't know, like Kate Middleton vibes. Because remember, there was a period where she always wore headbands, like velveteen or velvet. So this is my bad hair day look. You know, this is like cover the roots. Don't do anything with the head. Just put the.
I almost feel like you're gonna be on a rooftop sipping a martini with this look. Like.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. That sounds so good. Oh, I can't wait for the holidays because this pre-holiday mayhem is doing my head in. I know. That's what we were complaining backstage with Georgio because we were like, oh, You know, we can't wait to the holidays because just this period is just too exhausting for all of us.
It's just the whole build up to it.
Hi, Storm. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad everyone's here. Oh, thank you, Light Mission. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Aww.
So chic. Okay, chic. And I'm singing that song in my head now, you know.
Yeah.
It's one of those days, right?
I know.
Shall we jump in? Because we've got things to talk about.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Where shall we start? Shall we start with Lisa or shall we start with Britney? I think we should start with Lisa and then
let's touch on Lisa quickly because we obviously know there's a lot going on there already. I just want to quickly touch on, since the show dropped the first 4 episodes last week, there was a lot that happened, and specifically the last 90 seconds of episode 4, we got a hot mic moment of Lenny basically telling his friend he'd been planning to leave Lisa, essentially. So just kind of want to check in with that and see if Lisa, did she know that this was all going on?
Question is, are we surprised?
No. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
I'm not surprised, but I will tell you this. I am very impressed with this production company and how they are cutting it all together to build it up. Because honestly, like, by the end of the 4th episode, you really have a lot of disgust for this guy.
Oh, you know what? I haven't watched the Miami yet. I haven't watched any of the episodes. I'm gonna do that tonight after this live because it's evening over here. So and it's better. I'd rather not watch the episodes before we do the reading. I was just gonna say
it'll be interesting to get your perception after we do this and you go watch it.
Right. But already from last season, I was picking up like the Lenny vibes were so off. You know, remember that scene at the restaurant where they had the kids? Whose birthday?
Yes, it's also in the trailer, and I remember that being like, that is really not a good.
You could tell he was checked out. Like you could pick up like he was not really wanted to be there. She seemed awkward. Her body language, her energy, her vibe was off. Even the kids, because of course kids can pick up energy.
Of course.
So you could see the kids that were like uptight. It just seemed so surreal in a sense. And so here we are. And
I feel like it's always been that way, even from yes, it is a travesty.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's mind-blowing how I don't know. We'll see what you say.
Yeah, I will see. And my other questions before I pull the cards is how so what was the gap between, like, when did they start shooting after the reunion of Miami?
From this last season?
Right.
When did that come out? I believe it was in December. I want to say it was like March, April, and they started to film again in June, July.
So 3 or 4 months. Storm says 3 months. Okay, thanks. All right. So not a big gap. So there wasn't a big, gap between when they wrapped up shooting to start shooting again.
No, not at all.
So here's what I'll ask the cards, but why I'm asking is here's what I'm picking up. They already knew that I feel that they were probably last season, especially around when that scene was recorded. I feel that they were already separated or they already had that talk, which is why it seemed so forced. I feel that we're just trying to act like they're like a normal, happy-go-lucky family. This is what my intuition is picking up.
That is really interesting because I have not talked about it yet on TikTok because it's a pretty in-depth full 4 episodes. 2 of them are supersized, just so you know. So it's a good binge. But what I will say is that I feel like when I've been watching it, it almost feels like everyone knows their role in
right.
Right. Specifically the hot mic moment, because when you get to that part, and there's a clip floating around already, but there's a part where the friend that Lenny's talking to asks him, are you mic'd? And he says, why do you think I'm whispering? And so in my mind, yes. But at the same time, like, you're not dumb. Whispering doesn't mean that you're not picking up what you're saying.
Right.
And he didn't even, you can tell it's clear audio because he didn't even try to muffle his mic or put his hand on it or anything and then whisper, because it was clear he was talking to his friend and then talking to his son. And they play this whole audio clip. And after I watched it, I thought one of two things. Either he wanted it to be purposeful, that they would catch that audio so that he could be final with her. Or because the things he said was like so vile and disrespectful. Like, it was just like, if I was her, I really would just not. Like, I don't even see how you would turn around from that on national TV for him to say that, of all things. And then, yes, and Jeff's correct that he did. Well, she said it was an emotional affair. I don't think it was an emotional affair. I think he was having a physical affair with someone. She forced him to stop.
Yeah.
Because it was clear even last season he didn't want nothing to do with her.
Yeah. Oh, it was so obvious. I think
absolutely.
I think so too. I agree with Jeff and Storm on this. Let's see what Lenny had a very big resentment against her. He seems he's hurt. I feel there was like, and this is I haven't watched this season yet, but from what I picked up from last season, there was resentment from both sides. You could tell that it was a very fragmented relationship and marriage. Like, I don't feel chemistry. I didn't feel chemistry. I didn't feel love. I didn't feel, maybe there was once upon a time, but not at the time of, when they were shooting the season. So, and I've just pulled some cards and I'll get to them in a minute. Want to profess his love to his mistress this way, she will know he wasn't sleeping with Lisa. We'll find out. We'll ask the cards. I mean, there's been rumors for a long time about him cheating the guest.
No, I mean, he says in the audio to his friend, I stopped sleeping with Lisa because if I slept with her, it would be cheating on the real one that I care about, meaning the girl that he's leaving her for.
What? I'm not going to use.
I'm telling you. And it doesn't matter. And this is one thing. And this shout out to Pop Productions. Other production companies need to take notes, man, because I've seen other reality shows where they have Miami as the backdrop. This one effortlessly drops in things, and the way that they shoot and edit, it almost feels like a docu style sometimes, because the way that the cameras, you see it like very organic. You can tell these ladies have real relationships with each other.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah. So this whole Lenny thing is very suspicious to me, because I feel like he's been trying to get out, and I don't know why. He clearly has all the power financially, so I don't understand why he felt the need to like cheat in the first place. Just leave.
I don't know. Maybe there's an agreement between them, Maybe it's just part of it. Maybe the production asked him to come on board. Who knows? I mean, we'll find out.
Yeah, totally.
But I can tell you, so I pulled 3 cards and I just asked about Lisa and Lenny, okay? And I got this. They're not getting along, I can tell you. And I think we all know that, okay?
Yeah.
The Page of Pentacles, I feel that they are fighting about the kids. It's all about the money. It could be that when they signed, so this is what I'm getting, when they signed the contract at the beginning of last season, or when they started shooting, okay, it was agreed upon that they would have family scenes. So they had to, in order to get paid, whatever it was, or for them not to breach the contract, they had to play this whole, we're a happy family, and the kids too. But here's the thing. Don't be surprised if Lenny becomes an asshole, okay, and tries to use the kids allegedly, he tries to use the kids in order to get back at her. He might even, I feel that it will come out that he will ask for full custody.
Yes, I was feeling that.
Are you feeling that too? Okay. All right.
I felt that because I know he knows that that'll be another way for her to financially kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. This is what I think. And we'll get into Lenny's finances too, because what my guides are saying, my intuition is saying, maybe something's up there. Maybe financially he's not doing as great as we think or he wants us to believe. Okay. I'll tell you more. Lenny has election court docs. Lisa makes 30,000 an episode. Wow. So he's claiming she makes enough on her own. Storm, good point, because that's another thing I wanted to say. I feel that he didn't want to breach the contract, so all the money goes to Lisa, so she's happy, and then he can get that divorce and the finances out of the way as fast as possible. But no, they're arguing, they're fighting.
Well, but that's interesting because yes, he's asking for NBC to pull all of the records of that. But here's the thing, when you stack it up against what his practice brings in, it's still not enough. She's still going to have to supplement. And I don't know if he realizes that. I think he's just playing dirty with her.
I think he's very vindictive because look at this.
Yes.
With Three of Wands, it's like, I've got a plan, not just one plan. I've got two plans and I'm so laser focused on that plan because I want out the devil. Lenny, you're a horrible human being.
Yes.
Absolutely. He's a horrible human being because he's not doing this. He could make it this easy for all of them. And they've got two young children. Why are you putting those children, in this? Why are you creating this turmoil? He's doing this because he has a lot to hide. So the best defense is attack, right? The best way to protect yourself is to attack first. And that's what he's doing.
Creates a distraction.
He's creating a distraction because he's done a lot of shady crap during this marriage. Okay.
Oh boy.
He's doing everything on purpose. He's horrible. I'm sorry, but he is the wheel of fortune, but it's not going to end up good for him. Things are going to turn for him.
No, I can't imagine this will work out in his favor. There's no way. He's handled this all wrong. And I think I said this on my podcast, but I think, or maybe I didn't. Maybe I was talking about in the clip on TikTok is, their kids are going to grow up one day and watch that clip of him talking about him leaving their mom. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the trauma of that, where it's not like they heard that inside their house privately. This is on display for everyone. We're talking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So everyone's weighed in and, a reaction. It's just,
but he doesn't see it that way, Georgio, because he's going to use those kids. He's going to fight for her. He's going to say, I want custody of the kids. I want the kids to live with me. You're an unfit mom. He's going to come guns a-blazing. This is what I'm getting. And why? Because he's being vindictive.
Meanwhile, this new chick that they've all been friendly with, she's just using him. She's going to drop him when she gets to where she needs to go and she's done with him, and then she'll move on. That's the way it works.
There you go. So that is horrible. The Emperor, the dad card. Oh my God. If he's trying to spin he's going to try to spin it to say that he's a great dad. He's protecting the kids. Those kids, they're out of bounds, especially if you're a public figure. Leave the kids out of it. That's how you create kids that have a ton of issues. They need therapy for the rest of their lives, or they become addicted to substances. Stop it.
The problem with that is you put them in the middle without realizing the impact, and then they grow up and they never have a real self-awareness of what their needs are because they're so constantly worried about walking on eggshells. And that's exactly what's going on here. And you can tell too when you start watching, interestingly enough, there's something that goes on between Larsa and Lisa in the very, very beginning. And it's interesting because of what you just brought up about. Okay,
I'm going to watch after.
There's stuff in the background that I don't even think Lisa really had any awareness of financially.
I feel sorry for her. I feel bad for her.
I do too. And actually, I was thinking the other day when we were watching it, I was like, I would like to do a little deep dive, figure out where she came from, like what's her story, because I don't really know much about her, and she doesn't really. Her edits don't make her seem like she has much depth.
Exactly.
If that makes sense. And I don't know if that's purposeful because it's like for the show. Because I'm like, there's got to be more to you than. Right?
I feel I agree with you. I don't think the edit is very flattering. I do feel that she comes off a little bit, flippant or whatever, shallow.
Yeah.
But what I'm picking up with her energy, that she's actually shy. She's an introvert, funnily enough. And you're going to ask me, why is an introvert on TV? Oh, you have a lot of introverts on TV. There are people that they're functional introverts. They're more extroverted. You know what I mean?
Well, they create an extroverted character.
Right.
That doesn't impact their introvert nature because they understand it like a uniform. So she does, and I'm sure she plays into the whole ditzy character that they're editing for the show. But nonetheless, I agree. She probably is really much.
I think she's private. She's more closed off than we think, and a lot of people do judge because of the plastic surgery and all that. And you think that if a woman has done too much plastic surgery, that she is immediately very shallow. And in some cases, yeah, I agree. But in other cases, it has nothing to do with the plastic surgery. Sometimes they do it because they're masking their own insecurities or own trauma or own stuff that they've been through. So they want people to pay attention to their looks so they don't go in deeper. So it doesn't mean that they're necessarily shallow, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, you have to remember one of her taglines was, my husband created the perfect wife and I created the perfect life. It's like, in her mind, he constructed her to look the way he would want his perfect wife to look, right? So I feel like a lot of that plays into it.
It does. And Jan just asked, no, was it Jan? Yeah, it was. And she's like, I don't know. Oh, watching it for love. Let's just ask,
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
What was it that brought them together in the first place?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull one for Lisa, like 3 cards for Lisa and 3 cards for Lenny, because I don't want to see them together. I want to see them separately and what it was that drew them to their partner.
Okay.
Or what was it that, brought them together? So I'm going to start with Lisa. Okay, so there we go. Lisa and Lenny. So Lisa was in love and she got pregnant. Hold on. And okay. I'll stop. Hold on. Look at all of them. I'm getting excited. Oh, Lenny, you piss me off. So why? Very different cards, very different energies between Lisa and Lenny. Ace of Cups, she did fall in love with him. She did. Well, if she didn't fall in love with him, she did have feelings for him when they first met. And when Ace of Swords, how long have they been married? Because that's an indication to me that she probably got pregnant as well.
15 years, I think they've been married up until when they were getting divorced.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time. So, but I also get the Ace of Swords, that it's also the pregnancy card as well. But it's also those 2 aces, just seems to me that it was also from her side when she met him, I feel was straight away she knew that this was going to be her husband or that she wanted to be with him. Not necessarily love at first sight, Thunderbolt Lightning love, but more of she did have feelings for him, but also he fit the mold.
Yes. Okay. That makes sense.
He was successful, rich, there were a lot of things that she liked. And the fact that I feel that when they met, she was probably broke or not very financially doing well, and he was very generous as well with his money, like from the get-go. Like he would help her with her bills or bought her a car. Like he was very generous in the beginning. So all that sort of, added to the feelings that she already had, and then she became enchanted in a way with Lenny.
Yeah,
and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. Lenny, on the other hand, 9 of Wands. Lenny wasn't like, I feel when they met or when this relationship started, I don't know. According to her, it was an exclusive relationship. According to him, not so much.
So he was with other women while he was with her in the beginning.
Yes. He was dating other women.
I could see that. I mean, this doesn't happen overnight.
No, it doesn't.
Type of behavior. You know what I mean? Very rarely does that type of just.
The other thing, death card. To me, the death card, it's like, I know why Lenny's got resentment against her, and I feel sad because this is a stupid, like ridiculous reason. He feels resentment because he feels that he didn't want to be tied down. He's not someone who wants to be married. This is my opinion, and this is how I feel, that he's someone who wants to be more free spirit out there, just living his life. And he just felt very confined. He did not want to play the role of husband. And it's not against Lisa, but he blames Lisa for all those years that he felt oppressed, or he felt like he wasn't himself. But he had kids. The other thing about Lenny is, okay, again, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, and this is my opinion, but I feel that he's also struggling with substance abuse. So again, let me just define substance abuse. It could be prescription pills, it could be alcohol, it could be wine, gin and tonics, any of that, drugs, weed, you name it.
Yes.
Okay. So I feel he's overdoing it. He was a party boy before they met. Or
I was just gonna say, he seemed like he was. I mean, Lisa likes to party too, and they're known for throwing pretty Playboy Mansion style parties. So,
but here's the thing: we talked about his finances a little bit when they first got married or got together. I saw that, Shirley. There you go.
Yeah.
You saw that too. I'll just bring it up. Highly likely.
Oh, yeah, no. And Lisa, too. Let's not even pretend like she's a fawn in the woods.
No, okay. But it comes up on his, like, reading.
Yeah, no. But I think they definitely played together, too.
Now, I don't know what's with the Housewives and their taxes and their finances, but Lenny, I feel. So when they met or when they got together and they started, becoming more of a, not a union, but becoming an exclusive relationship. Look, not according to Lenny, but anyways. So I get that he was financially, like, even though he was very generous with his money, or he wanted to appear way, but I don't think that he had that much money, or I just feel that his money was tied somewhere. It was sort of locked somewhere. He didn't have access. So whether it was that he put a lot of money on stocks or, on bonds, whatever it was, I just feel that he didn't have the cash flow. So, So he didn't, so it wasn't like things were rosy from the get-go. But I keep feeling, and here's the other thing. Lenny married her. Why? Because she gave him a lot of attention. I feel he's got mommy issues, or he's got trauma from his family, especially from his mom. And he's got some issues that he has to work on. And I feel that Lisa gave him a lot of that attention, pampered him, took care of him, and he loved that. And this is what convinced him or made him want to marry her and start a family. But financially, I don't know. Again, something's off there, and we shouldn't be surprised again if another housewife or house husband We have another breaking news about shady business.
I mean, that's like the standard now, I think.
I don't know why they don't know what to do with their money. I mean, they make all that money and they spend it. I don't know what they do, but it's ridiculous. On the other hand, you're not rich. You're never going to be that rich if you do everything by the book.
Well, that's why, I mean, it's the classic tale. When you see someone who's got a lot of money, typically you wouldn't know that they had a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like they're not flashing every single bit of everything that they have at the world. And so I think a lot of these housewives, honestly, they're just trying to keep up with the lifestyle.
They are, and I think Housewives just adds to that pressure. And now I feel that they spend a lot more because they have to spend on their glam, on their hair, on their clothes, on all that, their houses, they rent cars, whatnot. And it's just actually, it's just that can actually create a financial pit.
Absolutely.
For you.
I'm going to debt over it.
I mean, who said Lisa gains like she got 30,000 for each episode? 30,000 is nothing when you've got to get, these gowns and the stylist to get all that clothes for you, the glam, the traveling, the parties, the events, all this for the show.
Oh, yeah. Everything costs money. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, but.
I know. Same, I want to look like her. I'm sure girls come to these parts, see her at his office, say to him, I want to look like her. Yeah, she's an.
I think why they have them, and I think that's exactly.
And the most expensive house on Star Island. To me, that doesn't mean anything. It does not mean anything if they live in an expensive home, because we know so well that they could have rented it, a month before they started shooting, and then after they finish shooting, and just pretend that that's their home. But hold on, where's Gabrielle? Okay, so that's okay. I don't know what that's referring to, but okay. So I saw a question in the chat, but I've missed it. Someone wanted to ask something. Next week, he said he wants a third child. The Heather says he said he wants a third child. Okay, with a girlfriend, with a mistress. Her mother of Lenny, what is the role? Oh, so you want to know what's the history there that creates this? I'll ask. Oh, they own Astor Ash says they own it.
No, they do, because they had that house when they first started filming the show.
Okay. All right. So let me just
oops. Little technical difficulties, guys.
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
It just started skipping like a CD, and I was like, oh no, I've never heard that before.
I don't know what happened. It suddenly said that I have to connect my camera. Whatever.
They're back.
Lenny's very pissed off with us. That's what it is. Okay, so the question was about his mom, since we're back.
What's her role in this?
What's her role in this?
She didn't really care for Lisa.
No? Okay.
No.
I remember that, but yeah, okay. What's Lenny's relationship to his mom? Weird stuff. Okay. Knight of Wands. Oh, they don't have a good relationship. Oh my God, he has like a love and hate. Love and hate is maybe too strong of a term, but look at this. Knight of Wands. I feel the mom is she's got a she dominates with her presence and her personality. Okay. And then I get, oh my Lord, I feel she meddles Or she's someone that always likes to have control, and she tells her kids and her family always what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that they always fight and bicker as well.
Yep.
The Tower, mom energy is not so great with that Tower card. I don't know. I don't feel that they might be getting along at this point, or
No,
something
definitely not
between them. 10 of Cups, he does want to recreate, maybe, he does have sort of like an Oedipal syndrome with his mom, meaning that maybe Lisa, he felt that Lisa would be, as I said before, I just feel that that's what he was attracted to, that she reminded him in a way of his mom, because with this 10 of Cups, it's just that he's trying to recreate like his parents' marriage or the way his mom was to her husband and her kids, and it's a bit Oedipal, to be honest. 8 of Cups, but why this resentment's coming out towards Lisa, because he has a lot of resentment towards his mom too. So there is that love, and as I said, love and hate. Like he wants to be accepted and loved by his mom, but because she's the way she is, he just doesn't. He hates it. He doesn't like it, and there's always this like tug and pull between them in their relationship, and I feel that sort of that's also what I feel, that's how he was with Lisa as well. So that's the similar vibe or energy between them.
Makes a lot of sense.
AOM says she's a Russian mom, very tough and meddling. Yeah. That I feel that, like, she won't stop. Like, she wants to tell you something, she'll be like, down there just dominating they're Russians. They told Lisa they don't get divorces. Wow. The strife between them could be him divorcing. Could be, because it does seem recent. It's not something that's been going on for years. I do feel that it's something that's been going on now. It's ongoing, basically.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, he has this, hi, Smokey.
Hi, Smokey.
I think he needs to speak with a therapist. That's going to take a long time. It's not so much trauma. It's the way he sees his mom. It's very Freudian, very, very deep. This is what I'm getting. So
I think he's looking to fill the voids of what he didn't get from his mother with his wife.
Affection.
Yes. I don't think his mom was probably the most affectionate. No. And nurturing. So no. I think that's why I also think he comes off cold.
And look at him. I feel that whenever he's around his mom, he turns into a little boy. Like he regresses. He starts acting like childish and like a little boy. Maybe his voice changes, I'm getting. So it's funny. That must have been a very weird dynamic between mother-in-law, Lisa, and Lenny.
Oh, I can't wait for you to watch this.
I have to. I'm watching this straight after the live.
You'll see his mom is in a scene with them.
Oh, is she? Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying this is so perfect, because you're gonna really get to see it. Lisa spoke of like absorbing. Yes. I thought that was very interesting as well.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying in the chat. He said we're converted to Judaism. So there's a lot of tension. That, unfortunately, that relationship, that marriage seemed doomed from the beginning. It's sad for the kids. It's really sad for the kids. Sad for Lisa, even though I think she saw this coming, to be honest, for years, for a long time.
Yeah, she was just in denial. I think she was just in denial.
I think she was in denial too, and all this probably what we picked up last season, because she felt a little bit off. Didn't she feel a little bit disconnected with everyone?
I think since that, whatever she called it, an emotional affair, I think things have really been pretty much done.
I feel bad. I really do feel no one should go through that, especially when they've got kids.
And it's the humiliation of it all, I think.
It is, because it's all, it's all public. It's all out there. It's fine if it happens to me or you or someone here, no one's going to find out our dirty secrets. But, when you're a public figure and you're out there, it's a different story.
I think it's really a whole different situation. I mean, if it's just them two, I think it's fine. You know, you guys are both public figures. It is what it is. But the kids is what I think really gets the whole. Yeah. That's true. I was going to say that. I mean, because the mother-in-law basically told Lenny, like, if she can't bear you any children, you need to leave her.
Data, that's what I'm getting. Not broke per se, but he's in financial trouble.
Yeah, it's definitely, I could see that. He's definitely trying to keep up with the lifestyle that he's created.
I agree on the middle. Yeah. I mean, I think we're all agreeing with this. They had, so they used a surrogate in the end. Oh dear. Oh well. I mean, and I'm saying not oh dear because they used a surrogate, but oh dear that this is a whole mess because they paid so much money and they went through all this effort to get those kids. And now all this. Oh, Kempire's in the house. Hey
Kempire.
Hi. Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny's sniffing too much. Yep.
It came up.
Yep. Party boy.
Came up and he's got to, I don't know what he's got to do. What is that?
Well, listen, anybody who's got a friend named Vito, you're definitely playing in the snow. Okay. I'm just saying.
Those slopes are great.
What? And you know what? I'm not even going to say it. Never mind.
Say it. Come on, be brave.
No, I feel like he's like one of those guys that's constantly like in the snow.
It seems so.
You know what I mean?
Yep, it seems so. I mean, came up in the cards, and when the cards tell you this,
Kempire said he has a friend named Vito. Whoops, maybe not that friend. Sorry to anybody out there named Vito. I'm not implying your name equates to. Oh
God. Oh, okay. Like Mission wants any new love coming. I was going to say if anyone's got any questions before we move on to Britney. So new love coming for her, and then I'm not surprised Lenny may be doing. It's far more common in the medical field than one realized. True, very true. I know a plastic surgeon here in Greece. He is one of the most successful ones, and he plays.
There's a lot of them.
He plays with the snow.
Who love to ski, man.
And I'm like, I wouldn't want to be, I wouldn't want to be operated by someone who was like,
no way. Could you imagine that's your last sight before you're completely under anesthesia? Is that like gritty jaw, like.
Can you imagine going in for surgery for augmentation, coming back like, I don't know, with double E's, and you're like, I said double D's. Well, I kept on going. I thought they looked good,
That I think that would be the worst thing is the, like, I don't know. That's too much of a gamble. The size, I mean. Like, if you thought in your mind this, and then you wake up and it's not that size, or it's bigger than you wanted, and it's like, what do you do?
That's what she said.
Skiing is so 80s. Yes. You know who else said that? With Carrie Bradshaw.
Really?
When she walked into the bathroom and what's her name before she fell out of the window.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, so we're running off topic now, but
that's true. Yeah. Okay. Right. So the question was, about
if she's gonna find love.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, I'm sure she will. I mean, goodness gracious, she's stunning, so it's not like that's gonna.
I agree, and I think she needs time to heal, and trust again.
I think she just needs to focus on herself.
Let's see if she's got someone already. I doubt
she might. I mean, listen, I can't imagine her DMs weren't on fire as soon as the news broke.
I agree. And why not? She should go out there and have fun.
Yeah, but take care of your kids.
No, she's worried too. Ooh, wait. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Well, she's not ready to jump into a relationship per se, but hold on, guys. Because she's worried about the future. She's trying to plan her future now. She's going to be a single mom with kids. The money is another issue for her, because she will have to change her life around as well, according to her, to her income and not according to both of their income as well, or his money. So that's an issue. But there is someone, they're not a couple. They're not a couple yet, but they're both very fond of each other. And I got the hangman, which means that they're waiting for things to, like, also Lisa needs some time, but she still sort of is a mess right now, I feel. So she needs to sort out things right now and to take care of her family. But it's not going to be long until they actually do become a couple. Six of Wands is going to come out. It's going to come out around spring.
Okay. I think I saw Kempire say, did we ask about the house? Like, will Lenny keep the house in the end? So maybe that'll be the last card.
Okay.
That'll be our last card, so we can touch on Britney as well in our last 10 minutes.
Oh, Britney. We'll get to that in a minute. Hold on. So did we ask for the house? Will Lenny keep the house? Hold on. Hold on. Good question. But the way he is going and how vindictive he is right now. Ooh, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Judgment, the Wheel of Fortune. He's not going to let her, but it's not. Okay, here's the thing. He's like, I'm the King of Pentacles. It's my house. I make the money. I make the rules, This is my, but Nine of Pentacles, she's also entitled to that house. I feel they probably bought it after they got married, or did he have it? Did he have it before they got married? Because I see her too. Like, she's entitled to money, at least a cut.
I would assume so, even if her name's not. I mean, they're married, so I would assume she would get something from that house.
She should, but he's not going to make anything easy. Nothing easy for her. I have the Wheel. Oh, hold on, the Hierophant. Yeah. So I do feel that the Hierophant is the marriage. I don't think he's going to keep the house, to be honest. She might keep it, or they might sell it and she'll get the cut because she's entitled to some money from that house. This is what I'm getting. But I don't know their history. Like, I don't know when they bought the house. But to me, just it seems like they bought the house while they were married.
Yes, okay? I think so.
In that case, it's shared property, so he can't keep the house. They either he has to buy her out, or they have to sell. But he's not going to make this easy, but it's going to change around for him. Okay, this is not 100%, but I do feel she will keep the house. Nine of Pentacles, she's keeping the house.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. All so right. Yeah, and Storm says the upkeep of that house not cheap, but she could use it as an investment and rent it out.
I mean,
to something else.
Yeah, I mean, she's already.
Oh, what did I respond before you pull the card? We have the same intuition. Good. Okay, so we're on the same page, Aoan. Yeah, maybe it isn't an LLC. Maybe they just put in an LLC, and now they, it's up to the lawyers. But you heard it here first. I love that. Did you? Oh, okay. This is for Kempire, right? So, is there anything else that we're missing? Am I missing anything in the chat? Or I agree with Heathers. She could.
She absolutely could.
Yeah, she's got it. She's beautiful. She's got it. She's sexy.
Totally.
Lisa,
she would kill it.
Here first, and we're here for you, girl.
Absolutely.
Do you, boo? Do you?
That's right.
Right. So shall we move on to our dear Britney now? Everyone get ready. Look, everyone's on Lisa's side. Jesus as well.
Totally.
Everyone's
I think she's got a tremendous amount of support online. I mean, he's just a jerk.
Tata is like, ew, can Lisa stay away from Larsa? Oh, and here we are. I know Kempire is here for the Britney tea, but I'm really invested in this, to be honest.
Honestly, like, I'm gonna play you guys a few clips that are kind of surrounding this whole. It's really the birthday. So her birthday was, I believe, on December 2nd. She posted that she had the flu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so I'm going to play you some clips, and maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't seen all of them, but it's quite interesting. So before we pull any cards, let's get the vibe. So let's start here. I think.
While Georgio is doing that, let me just remind everyone, don't forget to like this video. And if you're new here, hello and welcome. And please subscribe to both of us, Georgio, and my details are down below. You can also follow us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and don't forget YouTube. Is StreamYard being a B-ish?
I think I'm just trying to.
Oop, there goes my card.
I'm sharing my screen.
While you're doing that, then, thank you, Gabrielle. Thanks, Kim. It is, Storm. It is. Absolutely. Was that a cat?
No, that was Mister.
Oh.
Sounds like and acts like a cat at times.
Just mine. He's a hybrid, cat and dog. So what's going on with Britney? I opened the ID. She was on there and going wild. I immediately left. Oh.
So it's not letting me share my screen. Hold on. Let me see if I do it this way.
Otherwise, I think you can add it
I can do it this way.
Okay, perfect.
Let's start with this one.
I agree, Light Mission.
Saying I have to convert it to a special one to.
Oh, what am I? Oh, annoying. I'm telling you, StreamYard. Okay.
I wonder if I wonder if you would hear the sound at least.
Okay, let's try.
Let me just try this.
Make content. We're running late to dinner. Come on, let's go.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
I have to deal with.
Okay, so let's then go here. All right, so pay attention to the way Britney's response is.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear baby. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much, baby.
It's time for you to open your gift, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people online were saying that clearly doesn't sound like a natural, like she didn't sound like they put her audio from something on and he was just like filmed doing that. The first video where he says we're going to be late for dinner, the issue there is that people were saying that the way that he was spinning around, you saw Britney and there's someone helping her get dressed.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but she's not moving in it. So people were like, is that just like photoshopped in there? And then the last one is she ended up being, I guess, allegedly at Nobu on her birthday, but no one saw anything. And then it was just this girl on TikTok who said it was her cousin who was at Nobu and she picked up her baby and whatnot. So the whole thing is very, very, very strange. So a lot of people are questioning, where is she? Is she okay?
And that voice sounded cartoon-like, and it didn't.
Yes, it almost sounded like someone was doing a voice actor.
Right. Like Campire soundboard where he hits a button and then you've got a sound. That's what it sounds like. It just
I mean, listen, look, TikTok has those voice effects now that changes your voice to sound like different things. So, I mean, imagine what you can do.
For a minute there, I thought Britney Spears, Britney speaks. And I'm like, she's here. She's alive. She's fine.
She's like, I'm good. I was at Nobu. No.
Yeah, it was my voice. Okay, so let's see, because I saw those videos too, and I did think it was weird. I did see that some people thought that maybe it was a green screen behind Sam. Other people were saying maybe it was cardboard figures, because no one was moving.
No.
Yeah, I mean, it was shit. I don't think it was a green screen, but on the other hand, it doesn't look normal. Like, just the whole vibe of it looks
weird.
It does. But so the first question is, what I'm going to ask is, how's Britney right now? Let's start there. Let's see that she's okay. Everything's fine.
Okay.
So give us some info on Britney. We're worried in spirit. We want to know she's good. We want to know she's fine. She's protected. What is going on, please? Okay. I have to say, while I was shuffling, King of. All right, so Britney's fine. She's alive. Just put that out there, because
okay.
There's a lot of people out there saying she's a clone, or they've done something to her.
Yeah.
No, she's fine. She's alive. Good news. But guys, I don't feel that she's like, I know she's supposed to be free from the conservatorship. I don't feel that. I haven't been feeling that per se. And maybe there are clauses like, why? Let me go backwards. She has mental health issues, and she does have substance abuse issues too, allegedly, according to my cards. Because I have the King of Cups, or Queen of Cups, depending on the position. What I get from Spirit is a clear sign that this person is under a lot of meds or a lot of drugs. They're not
clear.
Their mind, it seems to be fuzzy, that they're not, things are not clear. I don't feel that she's all there, to say it that way. They do put her for, appearances with the 6 of Wands. So it's not Britney who decides. And I know those last months, her posts have been very weird, naked, dancing, all that weirdness. But does anyone feel that that's pretty much the Britney that we're used to when she was under the conservatorship and Jamie was in charge of her accounts?
No, it's the same kind of stuff. It's reused old videos of her dancing and spinning.
Right. Now, I want to say, before I go on, that while I was shuffling, I did see Britney, that she was fine, but she's not where she's supposed to be. So she doesn't live in that house. I don't think she's even in that area that we're talking about. She's out of, I want to say, Texas. Guys, sorry, it just came in. They're saying somewhere in Texas. She's somewhere in Texas. And she's with another female. I see another female. She's not related to this female, but I see another female. She's another blonde. Someone who's probably around 55, 60 years old. A bigger woman. This is what I'm getting. So they, a lot of videos that they post, whoever posts them, they're not, some are old and some have been recorded in Texas where she is, but they do it very strategically. So you can't tell.
Yep.
Knight of Swords, this is that they're coming guns a-blazing. So Lou Taylor, whoever's behind all this, Jamie, Lou, lawyers, because I feel managers, okay, they've got an agenda.
Of course.
She's not free.
No.
4 of Cups, she's suffering. Her mental health is suffering, and they just pump her up with these meds and drugs, and she's out of it. So, and her health is like, King of Pentacles, who's this man? This man is in charge. There is a man. I get earth element, earth. Oh, I don't know. Chad, can you help us with his sign? Star sign. Could be her dad. Yeah, it could be very much her dad. It's someone older. That's the King of Pentacles. someone who was the head of the house too, or who is in charge, and he's in charge of finances and he's in charge of everything.
Wonder if it is her dad.
I don't know. Harfant. Oh, shoot. So I feel that a lot of stuff that came out about the conservatorship, and this is why Britney kept trying to put these private videos on YouTube. Remember that there was a time when she was like, she used YouTube as a journal, as a diary. And then
that's right. Yes.
So, guys, she's not free.
No.
She's not free. They're putting out stuff out there just to appease the fans. But
well, her Instagram account is run by Britney Brands, and Britney Brands is run by her father. So yes, it's very much not. She's not in control of it.
Oh wow. Okay. Let's see. The Moon Secrets.
So
I was afraid of this. I've got goosebumps. I don't know if everyone can see my skin right now. And I get goosebumps because I'm getting sad because it just validates everything that I felt before. When we talked, Georgio, and we said, let's do on Britney, because we were both like, what's going on?
Yeah.
This is the direction that this was going to go. But I was hoping that it wasn't. Well, this moon card, it doesn't look good, guys, with Britney. It's just, things are not good. I'm sorry to say. And
there's too many dirty hands involved at this point.
Too many. And these women here who are involved. So could it be her mom, Jamie Lynn, and Lou Taylor? I don't know. But I see these women that are really taking advantage of Britney. And they've just orchestrated this whole thing. I might be wrong about who these women are, but I see women, okay, that they're orchestrating this. And they're just enjoying what they're doing, because I feel they live in her house. They use her money, her assets, her whatever it is, because she lives in Texas. This is what I'm picking up. Okay. So, and this is all like a theater. It's all like
it's a show. Yeah. No, that's exactly how I read it.
But those secrets, so sad. Those secrets, though, is what worries me, because there's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes that are super dark. To Britney. I don't know how we can save her. I have no idea how the world can save Britney at this point. Denise. Yeah. I was trying to, thank you for asking, because that's what I was trying to sort of allude to.
Yeah, no, that's 1,000% what people think is going on.
Yeah. So, I'm so sorry. I'm so especially I'm sorry for Britney and to the Britney fans, because they were all so joyous and celebrating and saying she's free and she's out and finally, and she's got Sam now. Sam, shall we look into him?
Yeah, let's get into him, because I think from these videos too, he's clearly in on it, and I don't think people trust him more so now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and to be honest, he was originally on there as being paid $500 a day to be her personal chef.
Okay.
So, I mean, if he is a part of this and playing a role, I'm not surprised, but I just don't are they're not together clearly. Is
what's funny? I just remembered,
allegedly.
A year and a half ago, we did a reading with Campire on Britney, and this was around the time just before she got engaged to Sam, but before the conservatorship ended.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember 3 questions Campire did, and I remember the answers. So one of them was, will this ever end, the conservatorship? Will she get out of it? And I said it's going to take years. I said it was going to, because I felt then it's going to take years, and I still stand by it. The other thing is, does Sam love Britney? And I remember that I was very reluctant to say anything, but I did say that I don't feel that this is, because remember, everyone was like, Sam, we love Sam. He's good looking. He's a good guy. He's so good for her, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't feeling it. I was just feeling the opposite. I was just like, there's something narcissistic or something off about him.
For sure.
You know why? And I'll tell you something else. My prediction, and I stand by it because I feel it to this day, is when Campire had asked me then, will she, something along the lines, will she sing again, or will she go on tour again? And I said, I see one last world tour, one last Britney world tour, and it's going to happen when the 1 year after the conservatorship ends.
That's
when
insane.
it truly ends, because I don't feel, having seen the cards now and what I'm getting, it's not completely end. There's still loose, like I feel it might be, but there's still a lot of legal stuff and contracts behind the scenes that are not completely, done.
Yeah, no, I mean, I figured it's never going to be that cut and dry in this situation. There's too many hands in it.
I was very disappointed when Britney said she didn't believe in God. Well, she wasn't she? She came from a religious family, as far as I know. I remember you weren't sure. We're on the fence with. Thank you, Jesus. Exactly. Yeah, I was on the fence, so I wasn't like. But inside me, maybe I didn't come out and say it, but I wasn't. So they still won't let him see Britney because she's not there.
Yeah, because then it would come out. Yeah, like, seriously, like.
Yeah.
This is like seriously like some trafficking vibes.
Sort of. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Absolutely. Let's see what Sam's role is in all this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, what's his deal? He turned his comments off on Instagram.
That's always shady.
I know. That's when people do that, you have to wonder. Allegedly.
He's getting paid. Justice. Oh, God. Sorry for bringing God into this, but I mean, like, honestly. So I don't. Okay, here's the thing. He's well protected, this guy. Like, energetically. So 9 of Cups. He's living his best life, Sam, guys. Okay, right now, we can tell. Cards are just completely validating that. He's getting paid by someone. Why is he getting paid? Why is he getting, is he a handler? Why is he getting paid? But he's getting money from someone. Justice, legally. That's what I'm asking. Is he a handler? Was he put there? Was he placed there? What is the connection? Justice is about law, is about contracts. Does he have a contract with someone? And that's why he's getting paid. And what does that have to do with Britney? The star. It has to do with Britney. Who's the star? Britney. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is a lot of energy around him, but also trying to like throw, like just to divert your attention.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to do. I'll keep pulling those cards because I'm getting. Can Chad or Gabrielle or Issa, can someone tell me what his sign is? Is he a water sign, if I'm not mistaken? But the chat will tell us in a minute. Why I'm asking, because I have a King of Swords here. So Sam is good looking, eye candy. He seems to be very smooth. He seems to be very smooth talking with Britney whenever they're together. But that's a facade. Sam inside is cold.
Mm-hmm. We can see that.
Cold. No, he doesn't get attached to his emotions. He doesn't get attached to people.
Mm-mm. No, I can tell. It's very much a put on.
Right, girl. Let me just whether he's having the best time of his life. They met on the surface. Good question. Let me continue pulling some cards about him because this is like fascinating. Knight of Pentacles. So he is getting money from someone and he's enjoying that money and he is using it.
Listen, I think her money is going towards paying him to entertain her and do what they tell him to do. He's
a Pisces. Do I need to see any more?
Yeah.
No shade to Pisces, but I mean, Pisces do tend to be, it's a dual sign. So you've got the amazing Pisces, you've got really sensitive, great Pisces, and then you've got the Pisces that can be shady. Any dual sign, same with Geminis, same with Libras too. So he had to be casted to be in the video. So where was that question? Hold on. Jesus's question. Did they plant him there? I'll ask.
Yeah, well, I think they specifically came out. Someone asked that question, and the director or the production person said that no, because usually there was a different guy that Britney was comfortable always working with, but wasn't available, and so it was like last minute, but
But didn't she marry her backup dancer? Or no, who am I confusing her with? Didn't she marry or wasn't she in a relationship with one of her dancers years ago?
Kevin Federline, that's the father of
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, I'm confusing Shayla with
no.
right now.
But also, I don't know if someone answered this already, but I think you had said that there was a man, an older man, who's in charge of everything. That's an earth sign.
Yeah.
Isn't Cancer's an earth sign, correct?
No, water.
Oh, it's a water sign. Well, her dad's a water sign then.
Okay, he's a water sign. Just because he comes, it could be that he has a lot of earth in his sign and that his energy comes off as earth sign. We can't be sure who this guy is. We can't really blame Jamie because we're not sure. But okay, Denise, I'll be with you in 1 second because I see your question, which is this one. So I want to go back to whether he was planted there. Hard work. No, he was there for work. So for that video shoot. So it wasn't like he was planted there, but somehow they knew the world. Things changed from that moment onwards for him. His world changed. Everything changed for him. 6 of Pentacles. I think they found someone because he doesn't get attached so much. And I feel that he's got his own issues to deal with. I feel that he was the great person to, and also something else, and please forgive me for saying this, and I don't mean it to demean him, but I don't think he's the sharpest tool in the shed, which makes him it's easy to manipulate him too, in a sense, because I feel straight away they offered him more money.
Oh yeah, gave him opportunities.
They made him feel comfortable around them, etc., and
yeah,
they just wanted maybe to help this relationship build or blossom. Yeah, Knight of Cups. He's the one giving her stuff.
I was gonna say I think he's the one that's giving her the stuff.
Yeah, he's the one who got her on it and addicted to it. Let's say, okay, because she's not there physically with him, because she's somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
She continues. Oh,
so sad.
I get so annoyed. So I want to go back to Denise's question.
Yeah, Matthew Rosencard still representing her. Great question. Where is Matthew?
Great question. Thank you guys for your amazing questions, chat. Yeah. You're making things so much easier for Georgio and I.
It's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah, there's so many questions, so much going on that you get lost in your own trail.
I mean, we're definitely going to keep this as an update because things I think are going to continue. So we've already talked about Britney already. So this is just an update that we're going to keep following.
Ooh, okay, this one. No, she's got someone new. I had a jump card. Hold on. Right. Someone new is just so Ace of Swords is someone else new has jumped in and it's taken over. Maybe like I feel maybe Rosengard is still sort of like the front person, but someone else is doing all the work.
Oh, I'll say. Okay.
But I don't feel it. You know why? Because without 5 of Cups, I feel that he's not happy. He's very unhappy with everything. And he's walking out, or he walked out. I feel like he's walked out recently, or he's about to walk out. If that makes sense. From this. The Sun as well. 2 of Swords. Yeah, very on the fence about everything. And what's the Sun? Oh, what's the Sun here? Oh, my guys are saying he knows. So he's got some receipts. He knows about some things that have been going on. But he's out. He's out. He does not want to get involved. He doesn't.
That means it's really dark and twisted.
Yeah, no, he's just like, I'm sorry. I like you, Britney. I want to save you. I want to help you, but I'm not getting involved in this because this is getting into very treacherous territory.
Yeah, there's other things that lie beneath all this.
Yeah, so they are pretending that he's still sort of representing her, but he's not.
Got it.
They've got some kind of agreement that maybe at some point, January, February, that they make an announcement that he's got his own stuff going on, whatever, and that he leaves, and then that's when the new lawyer is gonna
be introduced.
They're gonna present the new one. Yes. So
wow.
Okay. I think we have time for one more question, guys. Right, Georgio? Do you have
Yeah, one more question and then we'll
wrap it up.
Yep.
So can please drop your questions. Makes sense. She probably was free, but then yeah. Denise is like, I was afraid of that. Yeah. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Oh God. So what's that? Lou Taylor's blonde, much older than Britney. Ooh. Could be Lou Taylor. But I can tell you, the more I tap into her energy, the more I feel drunk. Like I feel like I'm out of it. I just feel her energy. And that one more thing I want to put out there that I'm worried about. Anyone who knows Britney or who can help her in any way, I feel her health. So aside from her mental health, I feel there's something up with her health. So I feel like she can't breathe, like something with her lungs. It could be that she has like a lung infection right now. She caught something, but right now I feel that she's not, like, her body, her physical state is not.
I mean, she did post that she had the flu on her birthday. So maybe there's just like a slight bit of truth to that then.
There might be, but it's not. It feels like it's heavier. It's
more
not
than the flu.
Yeah, it's more than that. Yeah. I feel like she needs maybe oxygen and stuff like that just to help her. So Lou Taylor's 56 or 58. So it could be Lou Taylor. Where's Lou Taylor from? Is she from Texas? That's a good one. That Light Mission. Good question. Yeah, I think we should end with that one.
Let's end with this. This is a good one.
So do you want to update everyone while I'm shuffling about what happened with Jamie Lynn?
Yeah, so obviously if you guys have been living under a rock, Britney's been pissed off at the entire family and has been very vocal specifically at Jamie Lynn, specifically around when Jamie Lynn was launching her book. So there was never any resolution there. Well, I believe she posted, I think it was on her birthday or the day before her birthday. She posted a picture of Jamie Lynn playing the guitar and basically wrote this very loving, sweet message to her saying, like, you're my baby sister for life. And so it just came off very odd considering all of the open notes that seem to be from like either a diary or from her notes app, actually, where she's just going on these rants on Instagram. Like it just didn't seem like it fit the mold. So people felt like, okay, this is another sign that she's not in control of her Instagram and that the people who are doing this to try to change the narrative.
So let me answer that question then. Britney wants nothing to do with her sister. That's why I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Nothing. For her, this is death. Everyone's afraid of the death card in tarot. This is the death card in tarot, the 10 of Swords. Just for anyone who's interested in tarot. To me, that relationship is dead.
Oh, yeah.
From like Britney's perspective. She wants out. She doesn't want anything to do with it. And she's like, stop stealing my limelight.
Yep.
You're trying to, insert yourself where you don't belong and just F off, basically. So I don't believe that message. I don't believe that bit. I just don't. And here's Jamie Lynn, though. I want to make up. I want to make amends, Britney. You got this all wrong. I'm not that bad. Page of Cups. I'm your little sister. You're meant to protect me. Yeah, I love Georgio. I love her life.
It's exhausting to hear about, let alone have to probably deal with on her side because of all the stuff that's really going on. But I think so. It's clear that she didn't post that message. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I don't think she posts anything on there lately, especially lately. But
maybe it's an old video, old recording from.
Maybe it's an old message. Or maybe someone just totally made it up.
Yeah.
Whoever, like, again, Britney Brands runs the Instagram for Britney Spears in her socials. So
I know why they did it. Behind all this is because they want the attention to go back to Jamie Lynn. Because she wants to get that attention. What is she about to launch again? Like, we know she launched a book. She wrote and launched, well, she didn't write, but she launched a book. We know, like, I feel that this is all happened. They're bringing her back.
They're just using Britney's platform to spotlight Jamie. And it's, again, an abuse and exploitation of Britney and her fame and her superstardom, honestly.
So don't be surprised if she comes out with a shoe line. Just saying. Jamie Lynn. Yeah, so that's why that's that. It's sort of like, let's pretend Britney, is around and she loves her sister, because that will probably create less hostility towards Jamie Lynn when she's, she comes out and she says, hey, I've got a new, shoe line or whatever. So everything is calculated and strategic. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely.
Take this reading as you will. But honestly, one thing that Balenciaga and that saga and a lot more that's about to come out, and I've been feeling it a lot. And by the way, members who are here, I'm going to be doing a lot after this week, because this is one of the busiest weeks for me with readings. After that, I'll be doing members only videos, and we're doing more like deep dives. Okay, we're going to talk a lot about like the dark stuff, because I'm also feeling that we're going to have another big surprise with a celebrity very, very soon, like shocking news, etc., coming out, which will reveal and unveil more darkness and more of the stuff that's going on. So this is interesting times, especially as with Britney as well, that everything that's happening, it's the timing of it all, which to me is odd.
Mm-hmm.
But there are no coincidences, and timing is everything. So we'll just have to wait and see. But you heard it here first in any case. So.
And we'll continue to update you guys on Britney and what's going on as things start to continue to unfold and become more clear.
Sorry, before we go, Richard said he has asthma. Thank you for that, Richard. Okay, but
if she had asthma.
I didn't know anything about that, but I just it feels to me that she's got difficulty breathing. So it could be, I do see her with oxygen, so it might be, or inhalers. So it could be, but I mean, she's frail. She's not doing good.
So sad.
Her life's not in danger, just to put it out there before. I don't want anyone panicking or feeling bad. She's safe.
Yeah.
And her health is, but it's too much for her.
She's in a vulnerable situation.
Exactly. Oh, there you go. Jamie has a new reality soap. Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
So there you go. She just smoked cigarettes in the past too, which doesn't help. No, it doesn't, especially with everything and the stress and all that. Completely. Right. I think that's it for today. I mean, there's a lot.
This was great. I mean, I know we always run over a little bit, but today was actually really great. So thank you to everyone in the chat who was helpful. As always, great discussion. Thank you, Natalie, for bringing us the insight. And we will see you guys next Sunday.
We'll see you next Sunday, because we're definitely doing the show next Sunday.
That's right, baby.
And also, I want to plan for sort of like a Christmas, like after Christmas, like a Christmas special. So Georgio, I'll get back to you about that. But I just wanted to tell everyone that we'll definitely do the way we did like the Halloween. I want to bring someone special on as well. On just wait and see. Okay, I'm trying to tackle everything. There's a lot going on right now. Plus, I haven't done any Christmas shopping, which causes so much stress.
Oh my gosh, don't even. Oh, now I'm like, I can't even.
I can't. I just realized today I have to buy my sister's present, because I completely forgot about my sister. So that's going to be, because she's difficult. So anyways, doesn't matter. That's not your problem. That's my problem.
Well, until next week.
Until next time, guys. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.